some exciting news from the world of real estate this week as we delve into Meta's current financial issues when they're dropping $181 million to get out of a 20-year lease in London. It's actually much more fun than that, and we kind of have a good discussion. So Mike wants to say something?
Today's not-so-fiscal update.
Yeah, right. God, you could see him just... Oh, yeah, I think that's funny.
He was
what else am I going to say?
He's buzzing. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
What else are you going to say?
Let's get into it.
Oh, God. No, subscribe. Let's not get into it. We don't want to get into it, Mike.
Too late. Getting out. Too late. We're getting into it now. We've got to have a chat about it. We're getting into it now. Let's now get into it.
Oh, my God.
This is I keep wanting to say this is our end of the week. It's actually Thursday for you, but it's the last episode we record. So for us, it's the end of the week. And we like to end on a fun story. So today we're going to talk about Meta spending $181 million to get out of a lease of their vacant London offices that they've been sitting on for 2 years.
Yeah, I love it. So partly I love it because this is a win for us work from home warriors.
Okay. I knew that was going to be
okay, John. All right. Back off the hyperbole. I'm for work from home as well, but describing us as warriors is
work from home revolutionists.
Oh my gosh.
Rebels.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
So, I mean, the reason I find this to be a really good sign is because this actually is what we want, not only from a work from home perspective, but also we want vacant office spaces.
Yeah.
No, we do not want that.
Yes, we do. Yeah. Because this is the move in the right direction to rezone and populate these massive offices and campuses with homes.
Yes.
You only need inner city homes so that people have someplace to work.
No.
Otherwise, everybody lives in more urban areas.
That's not true. That's not true. People like the convenience of a city.
The declining populations of cities says otherwise.
Okay. Listen.
I mean,
boomer dad. Yeah.
Plus,
I know that in your frail old mind, that's what you think. Okay. But us youngins, we enjoy cities. Okay.
I mean, I'm not. Yeah, we do. But I quite like living in.
We do. Peter, you're with him, bro. Okay, get back up there. Go back to bed. God,
I've already had a nap today. I've got. It's all right.
But John, you're also wrong for another reason.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
okay.
They bought this office 2 years ago. And they bought it during a time when they were in a hiring frenzy. Meta saw a headcount rise from 58,000 plus in 2019 to more than 87,000 by the end of Q3 2022. The problem was that they announced 11,000 cuts in November of last year and 10,000 people got fired again in March. This building has been sitting empty, not because of work from home, but because they never bothered furnishing it because they were laying everybody off. Like they bought it going into COVID, but...
Right.
This is not a work from home win. This is a corporate firing everybody that works for them win.
Yeah.
That's not true. That's not true. It is a work from home win for sure because they had a 20-year lease on it. The reason that they paid off 181 million is because it's like 7 years worth of the lease. So they're kind of getting a discount for only paying 7 years of the lease off. But they had it for 20 years. So if they were planning to get people back to the office and get back to where they were, which is, I'm sure they're not, because they're going to start, I mean, they have started hiring again. Like the hiring freeze is over. When they start making money, they're going to do massive hires again. Then they would have kept the office around if they wanted people to go back into the office. But they quoted in the article as saying, well, we have to rethink how we're doing this stuff now. We're focusing more on productivity and stuff. Hang on, where's the quote? I didn't put it. By the way, I do love the Register's description of Facebook as the anti-social media biz. Which was that's
a good one.
Yeah, they've been in there for 2 years. They ended up paying the equivalent of 7 years, so I take that to mean that their buyout was 5 years, which at $181 million would imply that their monthly rent or their annual lease was in the ballpark of like $35-36 million a year.
Are you doing live math?
Ballpark.
Also, okay. Where's the thing? There was
some
a note
soft
about
math, some napkin
more.
math.
Oh, okay. This is a quote from Omdia. I've got a friend of mine at Omdia. Shout out to Holly. More diverse work styles have impacted employee productivity, satisfaction, and customer experience, said Adam Hotley, principal analyst at Omdia. And basically sort of saying that, well, now if Facebook were going to use this, they would hold on to it, but they're not going to. And I don't think that's because they're not going to hire more people.
That's a fair point. But I have another backup reason why you're wrong.
Okay.
So
all right.
At the end of the article, they say a study published by the U.S. National Bureau of Economic Research in October 22 indicated that remote work stateside had wiped a staggering $453 billion off the value of office real estate.
Love to see
You love to see it, but those investors and the stock market are not going to take a $500 billion bath. That money's going to come from somewhere else.
Okay.
Yeah, but okay. What's the solution then? Right? Yeah. This isn't sustainable, the current situation.
No, it's not. I'm just saying it's not all guns and roses. It's not
all guns and roses.
It's not all guns and roses. Sometimes there's got to be a little bit of Led Zeppelin.
It's not all rainbows and roses. It's the American in me. Everything's guns and something.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's all we know.
This is in London, isn't it? I thought it was in London. No.
What?
No, I'm as an American, I'm saying Guns N' Roses.
Okay. Just gotta get guns in there somewhere, right? Yeah, fair enough.
You're not.
I don't know if you know this, Peter, but we have kind of a gun problem in the U.S.
I heard something about that.
Really,
more
like a gun solution.
Yeah. I had a great story about. This is a story for another time, but it's about the key signing keys, which for the keys to the internet and how they're done and where they're stored and the facilities that they're stored in. And it's like a hardware security module inside a safe, inside another safe, inside a cage, inside a room, inside a data center where there's guys with guns.
Is it buried in a mountain?
It's not. It's in an undisclosed location in the middle of the
there
desert,
are mountain databases. There's like high profile databases or data centers. There's one in like Switzerland that is literally in the mountain, right? Like inside of a mountain. There's one in Norway, I'm pretty sure, that is like under a mountain. That one I think is for cooling though. The Norway I think is for cooling and hydropower. Yeah.
Or geothermal power. There's one.
Geothermal power. Yeah. There's some cool shit out there that is like you see in like James Bond and you're like sci-fi, but then it's like, no, not sci-fi.
Yeah.
How do we get it? How did we get what were we talking about again?
Oh, just talking about guns in America.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Cool story ahead.
Anyway, this is a fun week. We will be back tomorrow with tomorrow's the AI roundup again.
Tomorrow's
AI
news
stories
brought
made
to you
up
by AI.
News about AI.
Yes, that's
tomorrow.
Subscribe if you don't want to miss that.